Well, we can speak now to Tommy Harley from the survivor support group Voice Within. Tommy, thank you so much for joining us. You've been listening there just to an extract of what James had to say. What's your reaction to his story?
It was a wide range. There was a wide range of stuff that was going on back in the 60s, 70s and 80s. Now with the Jimmy Savile stuff, it got highlighted, and this is when people have been coming forward there. But there is the stigma again. It's like the shame and you carried. You didn't know what to tell anybody. All the trust issues.
So do you welcome the fact it's perhaps a bit easier now for people to come and feel that they will be believed?
Yes, definitely. For myself, I was sexually abused when I was 9 years old. I was in a place when I was 9 years old. And I knew that it was wrong, yeah, but how do you come out with something like that to your mum? How do you tell somebody? No one's going to believe me. It wasn't until years later I had to, again, through open secret and counselling, that I took a wee bit of faith and I let somebody in. I put a bit of trust in people.
Tommy, we heard from James's story there. How much in these instances are the perpetrators relying on the silence of other adults? Because there must be other people involved who aren't speaking out, who are just keeping silent.
They are, I reckon. It's like, that's why, like, Open Secret, Safe, and In-Care Survivors, and the Voice Within, that's why they're set in place. If people come forward, the help's there. They need to come forward and speak up. Come in. I know it's really hard. It's really hard. It's really tough there because you don't want to share it with anybody because you've got the shame and the guilt. But the shame and guilt, it's not ours. We were taken advantage of when we were kids.
And do you think that the football world, Tommy, is doing enough to recognise this problem and the amount of information that seems to be coming out now about these historic allegations?
No, I think they could be doing a lot more. They're finding survivors back then. I think they could be doing a lot more, and help and support them and go and get the help that they need and the help and support that they need.
And had you heard claims like this before, the idea of children actually being trafficked, specifically sent or taken somewhere to be abused?
I knew this has been going on for years. It's just it's been highlighted with it. Somebody's come forward there. Somebody's had the guts to come forward and take a stand there. But there's thousands of cases, thousands of survivors out there, and it's been taken advantage of. And they'll be like that. I know myself. Who's going to believe me? It takes a lot for a person to come and do that, but the help and support's there for survivors to come forward. They won't be just asked to speak. The help and support's there.
And you feel now that you've had the opportunity to do that. How much has changed since you've been able to open up about it?
Well, for me, I went through a rehab and I had addiction issues to deal with. And I never spoke to anybody about the abuse. It wasn't until I went to rehab and I got clean and then I had to address all my issues because I had to live that nightmare. And through counselling and Open Secret and In-Cares, I managed to set up a group, the Voice Within, and it's a survivor-run group, and it comes with one-to-one counselling now, which I attended last night. The group's been open for 4 years. So I attended the group last night, and Dave Sharp was there, Faith, and Sandra Toya. So it gives me a better understanding. It gives me a better, and the people that say, I'm not alone. This has happened to thousands of people out there.
So you do feel it's getting easier?
Well, you just learn to live with it. You learn to live with it. Every day is different. I didn't get a chance to tell my mum because my mum died then. I didn't get a chance to, but when I told my family, I told my sister and that, that I'd been abused then. I got all my paperwork and that for the different places I was in. So it was really hard going, but I still get emotional. There because I've suppressed the feelings for all the years.
Of course. Well, Tommy, thank you so much for sharing them with us today. That was Tommy Harley there from the Survivors Support Group Voice Within.